Getting set up. Don't know why I'm doing another assembly stream. I can't imagine that it ends well. Don't know why I'm doing another assembly. I find that the mic works so much better if I remember to plug it in. That might help. That might help. I'm just letting everybody know that I'm streaming. Hello! You're getting some really loud notification beeps. Oh, okay, let me try this. Alright, can you tell me, can you still hear me? And are there any notification beeps happening? I didn't have my, my mic plugged in initially, so that could have affected things, and I apologize for that. I had moved my laptop previously because I had a game of D&D to play, and wanted to sit on the couch to play it. I got this nifty light to try and add some more lighting to this desk, so that people can maybe see things a bit better, so that I can see things a bit better. And then I also said I wasn't going to buy Tau, but as you can see by this box that I just ripped open the plastic for, I very much did buy Tau. That did happen. Yeah, I ended up with Tau. Who can say how that came to be? But we've got them. We're gonna try putting them together. Store was still out of plastic glue, so these are gonna be some super glue boys. Oh my, what are these clear plastic things for? It's got some weird little discs. Okay, sure. And these bases are smaller than I'm used to. I don't even know how I'm gonna base them. These must be, they've gotta be for the drones in some way? I don't know. Is that a drone thing? And we've got 2 flight stand cylinders. How many drones do we have? We have 2 big drones. 1 little drone. Am I supposed to have another flight stand? Oh, here it is. I was about to be like, GW, you didn't send me enough flight stands. Can I have more? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh man, that's a lot of stats. I haven't looked at 40K stats in a while. I don't want to assemble them with super glue, but the store didn't have any plastic glue. What do you want me to do about that? Hector, are you also distressed by this news? Well, I'm not going to let you eat super glue or plastic glue, buddy. You're a great co-host, and I need to keep your mouth and work in order for cute meows by, you know, not letting you consume dangerous substances. I think that's probably for the best, bud. Okay. Guns. We've got a lot of guns. We've got, it looks like pulse carbines are one option. And then ion rifles are the other. We got some drones. I don't know if the drones have weapon options. Got a recon drone and regular drones. Okay. Why are there... Okay, are these in other languages? Yes. Okay, so this is the English one. Let's see what we got here. Ion rifle. Pulse carbine. Rail rifle. Oh my gosh, okay. There's a lot of choices with this, and I did not look into what is the most strategic, so we could easily make a lot of mistakes here, which is great. We love that. Excellent. So maybe we'll put together the drones and then do some research as to which weapons would be good for this army, because I don't know. You'd think I would have looked into that before buying things, but I really just buy to paint and then try and make competitive lists, and then I'm like, why are my lists not as good as they could be? I think I know. I think maybe mystery solved on that one. This light both helps and does not help at all, so we're gonna see about that. It really just kind of lets me know how crappy the lighting is on this desk in general. We got lots of little towel helmets. Are those the little towel faces? I want to see how they look. They're kind of creepy. One of them's screaming. I don't like that. Okay. Got their little leggies. Lots of accessories. So maybe we'll just put together some drones. Ooh, we got graphics. We got the Tau Empire Infantry decals for the Viorla Sept. I don't know which one that is. Oh, I guess it's like the basic white and red one that's on all the packaging. Obviously I'm not going to go with the default color scheme, most likely. But, you know. Do what looks coolest, that's what I usually do. You have 30 to 35 Pathfinders you need to build, so you might build alongside this. Kraz, if you were here, you could definitely, you know, sit in and build these for me. I'd outsource that to you. I can pay you in cookies and baked goods. Okay. Sorry, I was busy reading instructions and a bunch of you came in. Okay, Josh, you don't play Warhams in story or officially. Do you actually have to have the models showing the right weapons? It depends on who you're playing against, frankly. I am curious to see, since I'm going to a tournament soon, I'd like to be able to run these more competitively. So a lot of tournaments just, and it like makes sense if you're doing a tournament circuit to be like what you see is what you get, because if you're playing like 6 opponents in a day, you don't want to have to remember, oh, well, these guys really have rifles, but they count as cannons and stuff like that. So I get it from that perspective, but I don't know. So I'd like to, you know, make something that's actually playable and makes the most sense. But at the same time, I'm a pretty casual myself. The ion rifles, frankly, look the coolest. Which is why I'm hoping that they're also good. I guess there's ion rifles and rail rifles, so maybe I lied. The rail rifles might be the ones that I like the best. But they do all have different weapons profiles, so choosing is probably smart. God, I fucking hate how they put together these assembly guides, though. Okay, we're gonna try and do the recon drone. I feel like he might be the simplest thing that we can put together. So we're gonna start off easy. I feel like that's justifiable. So we're gonna do easy mode to start off with. And if any of you want to be like, oh man, you're taking the easy way out, yes, I absolutely am. But you know what? That's okay. And yeah, this light, it helps me. I'm definitely going to have to get a lamp for over here. Of all the things I've been saying I'm going to purchase, what did I actually purchase today? Because today was my, like, I'm going to buy stuff that's non-essential day. I ordered a cat tree for the boys. I ordered them a cat tree to play around in. Bought my towel, obviously. And then also purchased some historicals. Not because I intend to become a historical wargamer, but so that I can do a Turnip 28 project. So, those were all of my non-essential purchases today. The day where I spend my credit card reward points, it's just like, yeah, whatever I want is on the table. Also, light can fall down. Last night, on an impulse buy, I bought a Mothman plushie to add to my growing collection. So I'm making good choices for my financial future, because I am a mature adult with, you know, a credit card reward point, treat yourself system that, it works. I promise I'm taking care of my actual expenses as an adult, but spending fun money can be fun. Snap, cookies and baked goods and tea? Yeah, absolutely. I will happily trade baked goods for assembly, but today I'm trading nothing for I have to put it together myself. Not fun. Where is Hector? He's the real star. Baby! Sweet boy! He's in the kitchen. He's probably having a snack. He'll come back, I promise. He'll come around. Recon drone is really fun. You can swivel the gun up and down. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the ion guns because they're chunky. That's why I like them too, Goober. Is this a start collecting? No, Cameron. I had enough self-control to not buy a start collecting box. I bought a Pathfinder team. I looked at the start collecting box and I went, I did literally just purchase a Mothman plushie on an impulse last night. Maybe we keep it under $60. And I did. So, you know, a bargain. But also, I got Tau. The Tau I said I wasn't going to purchase. But we have them now. Okay. Oh, okay. Hi. This isn't Hector, but we have a lobster. Will you settle for a lobster? Hi, sweet boy. Wanna come? Wanna get some pets? You thought I had a treat. Fun fact, today's the 4-year anniversary of Lobster's adoption. It's your gotcha day, baby. We've been together for 4 years. You don't care. There's Hector. There he is. There's my co-host. The people want to see you, baby. They don't want to see me assemble models. They just want to hear you do your little beeps and have your cute little self over there. He has apparently decided that during the assembly time he would like to clean his paw. Very thoroughly. There you go. Oh, you can still hear the Discord notifications? I'm so sorry. I tried muting my computer. If it's not working, I will try muting my phone as well. That's what I can do. Oh, you'll throw the datasheet pictures into my Discord? Thank you. Thank you. I have also reached out to someone who actually does tournament stuff and asked, what would you put in your list if you were doing Tau? So hoping to kind of like workshop that and maybe get some insight there. We recon drone is for okay. Yeah. So that's why I didn't buy the start collecting. Was being slightly cheap. That's fine. Sorry about the Discord bloops. You love Lobster does not do he doesn't do anything on command except sometimes if I click my tongue at him, he'll know to come there. But usually he's like, ooh, this is because someone is going to give me a treat. And then if he does not get a treat, he's just like, yeah, I'm out. That's Lobster. He's a good boy. And I've already super glued my fingers together. Woo! For those keeping score at home, I have assembled a one piece. Did Lobster give me an anniversary gift? He absolutely did. He gave me the same thing he gives me every year. Lots and lots of cuddles. And it's wonderful and beautiful. And we had a happy, like, I scooped him up because he sleeps on my bed, and then I just picked him up and carried him into the kitchen, and he snuggled with me the whole time, and it was very sweet. And I got him his breakfast. I got myself my breakfast. We had a lovely, lovely little morning together. And then I had to leave the house because I had an Age of Sigmar game today. So, did that, and then I came back and got him his dinner, and, you know, been watching the Clone Wars more. Am I going to paint my towel violet has a wonky joke? No. No, I am not. I'm currently debating between two different color schemes for towel. Actually, kind of like three. So I've been watching Star Wars The Clone Wars on recommendation after basically, you know, thinking that The Mandalorian and to some degree Book of Boba Fett, although mostly The Mandalorian, is the best Star Wars project thing that exists. It's my favorite anyway. And like a lot of the stuff that's kind of captivating me about the design work in Star Wars is the facial patterning and tattoos and stuff of some of the aliens. So I think going that kind of direction, oh my god, it does swivel, is kind of what I want to do. And I don't know if I'm gonna stick with my initial kind of like joking, I want to paint Tau inspired by the Constructicons from Transformers the movie, which to be honest I didn't even like that much. Or if I want to do, for the pun, I could make them Neapolitan colored, so pink, white, and brown, and have them be Neapolitao, because that's a pretty strong pun. And then the third option is to kind of lean into the Star Wars thing and do like a clone or a Star Wars inspired paint job. Those panels don't seem like they should go together. But I guess they do. It's just jarring. Like, why is that such a sharp divide? Is that how it looks in the assembly guide? I guess so. We're gonna say that that's right. If it's wrong, then it's wrong, and I can live with that. But I think I'm maybe correct. I really honestly don't see how it could go together any other way. So we're gonna do that. You're low-key hoping for pink and mint green? Pink is a very real possibility. Mint green, likely not, just because I already have, mint green orcs for Warhammer 40k. I have my mint chocolate chip orcs, and, it's not for a lack of love for the color Gauss Blaster green, but, I just, you know, they're right over here. I can grab some for you if you want to see. We'll grab an orc. Grab an orc at random. Who we got? A couple of boys. But you can see that I have been there and done that in terms of mint green orcs. They've got waffle cone weapons. That one's got a shooter. This one's got, you know, some little yellow checks. He's got his waffle cone. He's mint green, and I painted little mint green spots on all of them. Gave them little stripes on their little jumpsuit outfits so they look like little ice cream men. You know, we did the whole thing. Apparently, I pulled Spumoni and Tiramisu from my my group. They all have names, every single orc, and every single goblin in that army has a name. You're turning violet, Violet. Yeah, when she turns into a blueberry. I think after, you know, the lollipop vulture being that specific lollipop set from Willy Wonka that no one besides me is ever going to notice, I think I'm done with the Willy Wonka inspired colors, at least for a little bit. You ended up with navy blue, black, sharp camo pattern for your towel. Decided they were from Nidris Sept and were just a bunch of gloomy cusses that played with prototype tech. Autofocus says no. Well, you know what? Autofocus is not great, and I apologize. I'm doing my best with my phone. It's an assembly day, so that's you know, in and of itself is a risk. 71, 70, and 72. Okay. What? How is 70? This is part number... This has got to be... Yeah, that's part 70. Okay. Yeah. But Tau have a lot of, like... I feel like if you paint them the right way, they're very, like, could be in Star Wars kind of thing. And currently, I'm very interested in just Star Wars media, which I guess is a phase I should have had when I was like 12, but we'll just have it now, and it's fine. I have a budget, a bigger budget than a 12-year-old, so that's cool. You did. You know what, Josh? That's fair. You did notice my Wonka vulture. That's very fair. I got to show him off fully painted to my Escalation League club for the first time today. And they said that it's going to be tough to beat me for best painted in the league. And I don't know if that's true or not. It made me feel very, very proud when they said it. But, you know, it's up to the judges ultimately and not my fellow league mates. So we'll see how that goes. Just got to kind of hope for the best on that front. Yay, assembly. Cutting things out of... But you know what? I bought this box today, and I'm assembling it today. Is my entire adulthood just things you should have liked when you were 12? Sometimes it is. Frankly, some of the anime I watch now, though, I'm glad I didn't know about when I was 12, because I feel like that was a little bit above my reading level, so to speak. Some of the mature themes and stuff like that, I'm good with watching those as an adult as opposed to a child. Then again, I was already reading books that probably should not have been in my hands as a child. But, you know, no one was stopping me. I was reading Terry Goodkin's Sword of Truth series when I was like 11 or 12. There's a lot of, like, not safe for work stuff that happens in those books, which maybe someone should have checked on that and been like, these might not be appropriate for you, but I read them anyway. Did actually like them quite a bit, but I was more in it for, like, the wizardy stuff. Magic that was happening, the creatures, but yeah, there, you know, if you've read that series, you're familiar with what I'm talking about. Should not have been reading that at 12. Wizard's First Rule, eh? Yep. I went on to read most of the series. I've read just about all of it, except for, like, I know he recently, like, rebooted it, kind of, and was like, that ending wasn't the ending. We're writing more now, and I tried to kind of read the first of his sort of reboot of it, and I was just like, Mr. Goodkin, I'm gonna stick with the original, like, 12 books that you wrote, and not recognize this new series as canon, because, I don't like it very much, and frankly, sir, you're getting up there in age, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to finish another series if you start one now, so I'm just gonna accept where the previous one ended. Terry Goodkin's sort of Shannara. That's different, Josh. It's different. They made like a shitty TV show of Sword of Truth too. Like it's I guess shitty's the wrong word. It only lasted for like 2 seasons. You know. One of those little, hey, we tried and then we couldn't really adapt this. No, not Terry Pratchett either. Although I am listening to the audiobook for Monstrous Regiment by Terry Pratchett on another recommendation. This is the year that I apparently just take people's recommendations all the freaking time, which is it's a good place to be. I'm really enjoying Monstrous Regiment, if I'm honest, because like they're just like, oh yeah, this is like a guy and he's also a zombie, and he's gonna be, like, in our squad, and I'm like, hell yeah, like, that's cool. I guess that's where the monstrous in Monstrous Regiment comes from. But, you know, put a little bit too much super glue there, but I'm gonna try and hold that so there's no seam line. If I had plastic glue, I know, it would just melt. Okay, and then this one gets a tiny flight stand, and it goes there, and I guess that's the base for it. Do we have to make any choices with these drones in terms of weapons? Maybe. Not sure what this whole dealio is, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for posting all of those. We have a Discord server now, for anybody who didn't know. Anybody new to the thing, I'm going to post a link for it in the chat, like a competent streamer. We would love for you to join us there. Is Sword of Truth worth reading? Let me tell it like this, okay? I think that Terry Goodkin has a very good story to tell, but he's not a very good writer, because the prose is super repetitive and uninteresting. Like, he repeats himself full phrases, like, a ton. But his villains can be interesting antagonists. The way that he has magic set up in his world is interesting. Some of the, like, plot twists that he builds slow reveals to are actually quite good. Oh my gosh, yeah, super glue on clothing is terrible. I've melted, like, part of my favorite pair of sweatpants and stuff like that. Just, why can't all of them do this? Look, that just snapped in. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Do you know how happy I would be if models snapped together as easy as this stand did? Like, my life would be changed, guys. My life would be changed. Of course, it's not going to matter. Why even give you a clear flight stand when I'm going to be priming these guys? I guess I could prime it not on the flight stand. Could use that big brain of mine. And not constantly stick my fingers in super glue. Oh my gosh, the gun does swivel. Whoop. That's going to be a pain in the ass to paint. But I do want to sit here and play with my little droid gun for like 4 minutes. So that's fun. That's probably a good call out to roll up my sleeves though. A, I get to show off my cat tattoo all the time. And B, I also am less likely to get super glue on my sleeves. I like this sweatshirt, by the way. I'm wearing a sweatshirt with a goblin on it, so kind of like to preserve that. I can flip the gun all the way up into the body. Oh, shit, you can! What the shit? Can I get it back out again, though, is the question. Oh, no. It appears it may be stuck. Oh, no. Oh, we might have made a bad choice. How do you get it back out? Got it flipped up. How do you flip it out? Oh, yeah, you can just control it by the side. We're good. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. That's cool as hell, though. These are some great freaking tips. Okay, we've assembled one drone in 30 minutes. That's about par for the course for me for assembly, honestly. Let's just try and do the drones, okay? We've got a grav inhibitor drone we can build, a pulse accelerator drone, a gun drone, a marker drone, or a shield drone. They're gonna give me 5 fucking drone options? When it comes to drones, you usually have a few options between gun drone, marker drone, and shield drone. I find it's useful to just have a few of each and just mix and match when you play. Thank you! Thank you so much for your actual gaming advice. That's very helpful. I kind of like this grav drone a lot. I don't know if he's good, but maybe like a grav drone and then a shield drone is kind of the vibe that I'm feeling like today. And if that's terrible, like, I'll find out in the future. But people sell drones super cheap, used. So I am gonna just go with that. Alright, piece number 77. Where are you, lucky number 77? That looks like you. Have I read Hyperion? No, I have not read Hyperion. Grav drone makes charges 2 inches harder, I think. Okay. That's not nothing, because Tau don't like melee, so that could be good. You know, just have one of them. And I also plan on, like, using these for kill team. Would you say that grav would probably be bad for kill team, and you'd go with, like, a gun one, or a shield one, or an accelerator one? If you have opinions, now is literally the time, because about to put shit together, so... I mean, I guess it's super glue, so I could just freeze it, rebuild it. I'm not gonna magnetize things, because they're drones. Like, I just will get more, and, you know, if I decide that I like Tau and want to build a whole army, because I already wasn't gonna buy these Tau, so, you know. Can't believe there are so many people here on a Sunday night watching me shittily put together Tau. Look at me. I'm barely clipping these connection points. I'm certainly not scraping for mold lines. I'm just kind of trying to scrape the connection points off with the goddamn clippers. Gun wand, shield wand, grav wand. Just all of them are called Juan. That would be interesting. I'll probably name them, but I don't know what my Tau naming convention is gonna be. They'll have one eventually. I don't know if I'll go with something Star Wars inspired. I'm very into Star Wars right now, which again is so weird for me. I've just never been deeply invested in the Star Wars universe before, but man did watching The Mandalorian change my mind about things. Alright. What do you guys think? I wish I could put a poll up in here so I could just... Wait, maybe I can. Yeah, I can create a poll! What? I'm gonna have you guys vote. What drone should I build? We're gonna fucking democracy this shit. Gun drone. We've got... grav drone. We've got... marker drone. Got a shield drone. And we can't add a 5th option. So I guess an accelerator drone. You know what? We're going to take out the grav drone. Because that one might not be the best. because that'll just affect the charge, and I don't think I can shoot with that. I don't know. We're taking it out for now. Accelerator drone. I didn't spell accelerator correctly, but, there we go. I think I put a poll out. I hit enter. I don't know if that did anything. Did a poll show up? How do I fucking check? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I put a poll in there. All you guys vote for the Gundro one. Or maybe it's like loading in. We'll give it a second. You have some alien plants to finish painting. So it's nice to hang out while doing that. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Happy to be here for that. You would recommend Star Wars Rebels, and if I'm into Star Wars content, it's still one of your favorite. You voted Gundorn. Cool. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, I see 40% said gun drone, 20% said accelerator drone, and 40% said shield drone. So it looks like gun drone and shield drone are the winners. I will decide in another like 2 minutes, because I don't know. I can't see how many votes they got. It just shows me the... Ooh! Votes changed. Now everybody's at 33%. That's not helpful. 2 votes for President McCain. Alright. Well, now we're in a 3-way tie, which isn't the most helpful. If you haven't voted, if you are lurking, it is your duty to break the tie now. Because that just kind of puts me back where I started. Love y'all, but unhelpful that we're just tied. So, that doesn't help. Thank you guys for being as indecisive as I am, honestly. Star Wars Rebels, sure, I'll look into that. Right now I'm still watching Clone Wars for the first time. I've been doing almost nothing other than watching, like, TV-wise. I'm supposed to be watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I stopped doing that and have entirely been watching nothing but the Clone Wars, basically. Which is a slog. There are whole episodes devoted to Jar Jar Binks. So, it's not without its problems. But, like, we're in season 4 now, and these are not short seasons. These are, like, James, just vote. I don't care. Just vote for the one whose name you like best. We need a tiebreaker, man. I'm counting on you. Just pick one. Again, calling me kiddo. I'm not a child. I'm not that young. I ain't no kid. But yeah, I've been doing basically nothing but watching the Clone Wars in terms of what I'm watching on TV. And, it's finally starting to get good. My favorites, there's a clone trooper named Fives. So, obviously, that's the best character. Because, you know. Okay, you voted shield drone, James. You said it. You didn't. You want to change. Okay, we're doing shield drone. I'm going to end the poll. We're going to build a shield drone. And then maybe, after we built him, we'll change it so that we can pick the other ones. Okay. 78 is the shield. Hey, the shield drone's also the easiest to build, so kudos, guys. Good one. Bad Batch is pretty cool. Yeah, all kind of on my list of things I might watch. But, like, Clone Wars is that why you call me Fives? I mean, it's definitely an acceptable nickname all around, but if that's why you started calling me Fives, I fucking love that. I don't think I have much in common with that clone trooper, but, you know, I think he's cool. I would not get the number 5 tattooed on my head, though. He can keep that. That's Fives the Clone Trooper exclusive. But it was very cool. I wasn't expecting it, and then I was like, oh my gosh, did they just say fives? And, like, I had to turn on the subtitles because I thought I was just hearing things. Like, you know, obviously when someone calls your name, you, like, respond to it. But no, there's really a clone trooper named Fives. Like, that's my name in Star Wars. I'm a fucking Star Wars character, guys. I was so... Aw. I forgot to put his little head, his little flappies on. How many flappies does he get? Does it matter how many flappies I put on him? I don't think so. I'm gonna put on as many flappies as I want. 85, 86, and 87 are the flappies. Can I see any of those numbers? No. 85, 86, 87. Give him some flappies. There we go. There we go. I like the little flappies. They're cute. Yeah, but I freaked out. I thought it was so cool. I mean, obviously a very exclusive to me being me thing. Because, you know, who else is going to care that a clone trooper is named Fives? But that's you know, it's me right there. So, very excited. And it's funny to hear him just tell people that his name is Fives, to just call him Fives. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's me trying to order stuff at restaurants and things. Oh. Okay, but can we talk about something that pisses me off just for a second? Like, I had to go to the hardware store the other day, because there's carpet in my kitchen. Like, the house that I bought, for some reason, bless the soul of whoever used to own this place, but they put carpet in the kitchen. I don't want to live with that for longer than I have to, and I'm getting a tax return, right? So I figure, hey, I'll use the responsible part of me will use part of this to, like, put something that isn't carpet in the kitchen. So I go to the hardware store because I need to speak to a person who knows how to install things and be like, yo, can I please get an estimate to have this done? And the whole time, the guy there is just calling me young lady. And I'm like, first of all, if I can afford to, like, put carpet in a house that I bought, like, I don't know, that's just not, I don't want to be called young lady for that shit, you know? Like, I get it, if you're calling me ma'am, that's one thing, like, I'm not gonna stand there, Mr. Guy at the hardware store, and explain to you that I identify as non-binary, and would prefer if you just didn't, because, like, I don't need to have that conversation with every person I meet, but calling me young lady, like, it just feels so patronizing. Like, here I am trying to just, like, I'm an adult with a house, you know? I'm fully out of the young, like, you know, spectrum there. I know he was just trying to be polite or whatever, but that, didn't sit right with me. I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. So, yeah. But, hopefully, at least after suffering that, suffering is a strong word. After enduring that, I will at least get, some non-carpet flooring in my kitchen. Because, yeah. It's a bit of a fixer-upper, that. But, that's okay. That's okay. These boopies are, do I have that on backwards? Yeah, I had that on backwards. Can't tell which way the little boops are supposed to go. We'll do that way. That feels correct. Yeah. I had that one upside down. My finger is now glued to the boopy. There we go. There we go. That's a little drone. That's a little guy. That's a little friend. He's got his little rabbit ears. Yeah. That's a friend. I like him. Okay. We built a shield drone. I think gun drone and accelerator drone were our two other most popular. So, once again, I'm going to make a poll. And I'm only going to put gun drone an accelerator drone on here. Gun drone, accelerator drone. I will ask which one. No, it was, yeah, okay. And then we will see which other one we want. Your Star Wars name is Josh Baca, Chewie's slightly less hairy cousin. I like that. You went to see Heather's. Oh, don't get me started. I'll start doing the songs. At the theater with your ex-husband a couple months back, and the theater kept calling me sir, and I asked, could you not? Yeah, I can understand how that would be annoying. Sorry about that. There's been like a new cast recording of some of the songs from Heather's, and literally yesterday when I was making pancakes, as I do every Saturday, as my reward for getting through the week, I make myself pancakes on Saturday. And I sing show tunes very loudly to both of my cats as I make these pancakes. And there was definitely some Heathers going on there. Okay, three people have voted, and they say gun drone 100%. So yeah, that's long enough. I'm not gonna let someone be indecisive and throw that all off for me. Gun drone has won, so the other one will be a gun drone. Which is the most complicated option with the most parts. So we got to do the simplest one, and now we get to do the most complicated. Thanks, guys. Love that for me. Okay. 88, 89, and 90. We can do it. It can't be that hard. That's only 3 pieces. Famous last words, right? Can I find the pieces that I need? Okay, there's 89 and 90. Please tell me your kitties sing along with you. Sometimes I can get Hector to chime in. Lobster isn't as... He's not as, like, vocal unless he wants something he knows to meow at me. Like, he doesn't have back and forths like me and Hector do. Hector can do simple phrases, but I don't know if I would trust him to carry a musical. He has the gumption, but he doesn't quite have the vocal cords yet. I'll let you know, though. Keep you posted. This is 88? Okay. Give one a puff tail and make it a rabbit drone. That would be cute. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do with these drones, but like literally I've been watching too much Star Wars because I was on my way to my Age of Sigmar match, and there was like a little thing shoveling snow, like a one of those little scoopy trucks that people drive, not like a snow plow, but like for construction, like a tiny dump truck is the best way that I can describe it. And I was like, look at that maintenance droid, he's doing such a good job, which is just not how things work in the real world. You don't have maintenance droids, you just have, you know, snow plows and things like that. Sorry, the camera's frozen up for a second. We're gonna fix that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but I did call the little snowplow thing a maintenance droid, and I was like, at that point, I have watched too much of the Clone Wars, and it's probably a good thing that I am getting outside to play some war games. But, you know, I was talking with one of my buddies last night about Darth Morians, which for those of you who have not been suffering through the Clone Wars for the past 5 days, or however long this has been, those are the kind of the sort of race that Darth Maul is. And frankly, I'm a little concerned, a lot concerned, with how they're talking about these guys, because like in the Clone Wars, there's a new, like, they're like, oh man, isn't Darth Maul dead? And I think yes, he is. I don't actually remember in the movies because although I'm now currently kind of fixated on Star Wars, I haven't seen the movies in years and only remember vague bits from my childhood. Um, but like basically Count Dooku hires a new not Darth Maul. Um and Zabraks or Darth Morians, yeah, I looked that up on Wikipedia, so I'm gonna pretend like I knew what a Zabrak was before 9 p.m. last night. I think they're also called Ionians. I know that now. These are things that I have knowledge of. Um, but like Dooku hires this new guy, right? And he kills like I don't know a couple of people and two Jedi, which fine, like to show that he's a new assassin and he's not there to screw around. But like the Jedi's are like, who is this animal? Who is this beast? Like clearly a humanoid guy wielding a lightsaber with the ability to like reason, and they're just like, this is an animal, this is a beast, this is a creature. I'm like, no, let's not talk about my boy like that. That's very rude, Mr. Jedi. And that sat with me. Like, at one point, Dooku says that too, and I'm like, sir, 2 weeks ago, you had a literal spider alien admiral guy as your coworker, and you weren't rude to him. What is it about not Darth Maul that offends you so? I was pissed off on his behalf, frankly. Just like, a side character, probably his story is not going to go very far. But he is now also my favorite, simply because, everybody's super rude to him for no freaking reason. And if there is an actual reason, it's kind of a problematic one. So, what the fuck way? Is the vent at the back or the forward part of the droid? Vent's at the back, okay. But yeah, that didn't sit right with me at all. And it didn't sit right with Hector either. Did it, baby? Did it? No, it did not. It did not. His favorite character has been General Grievous. He loves whenever Grievous is on screen. That's Hector's favorite. He's a separatist. Are you a separatist, Heck? No, you just want more pets and you're not going to admit to it. Well, I don't even know if you can see him. I don't know if my camera is still working or not. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can't get you some cat footage. Nope. Should be going. Nope. There's the little boy. There's the little guy. It looks all paused on my YouTube feed. You guys seeing this? Is this working for you? Video stream is frozen. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to fix it, Heck. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Sorry, buddy. I know. You want to see the people. I want to be able to show the people that you're there. Dathomir is the planet. Okay. Alright. You guys keep debating some Star Wars stuff. I'm gonna fix my camera. I'm gonna try and fix the camera, Heck. I'm doing my best. It's assembly day. Yeah, assembly's hard. Gonna get the app back up. Gonna hit start. There we go. There we go. There's a cute little Heck. Yeah. We got you. We got you. Yeah. What are your opinions on Clone Wars so far? It's pretty good. It took like 4 seasons to get good, though. And there are no space cats. It's not yet. Alright. Can we finish assembling this droid, though, Heck? Would that be okay? This drone? Sorry, not a droid. See? I'm doing it. It's all Star Wars babble in my head. Anyway, yeah. I have weird Star Wars opinions now. It looks like the stream is back, so hopefully that's not too much of a problem for you guys now. I'm hoping. Let's see. You like gonk droids because they have funny names for a fast food garbage can with legs. I think I know what you're talking about based on the garbage can description. I didn't know that they were called gonk droids. Like before having watched those episodes with the Zabrak guy, or Zabrak, sorry for my pronunciation. I'm a new Star Wars fan, so I don't know everything. I only have one ear flappy left. Gotta see if I can find another one. I can give this guy 2 flappies. Else he's only gonna have 1 flappy, and that's okay too. But if you'd asked me, like, before, what kind of race in Star Wars I would have chosen to be in, like, a RPG scenario, I would have answered differently than a Zabrak. I would have said, like, ooh, I want to be, like, something kind of weird but kind of cool. Like, I would have been maybe one of the things that Ahsoka is. I don't know what those kind of aliens are called, but they have cool little, like, stripey bits. Or maybe one of the things that Greedo is, because that's kind of a fun alien design. You know, he's got, like, some alien stuff. Or, there was a third choice. There was one that I was really kind of set on, but I don't remember what it was. I just thought they looked cool. Obviously, Ewok is always a top choice, too. I love Ewoks. And people have been telling me about the Star Wars, like, RPG system, which I love, frankly. Thank you for telling me about that. And you can be a musician in that, which I would love, because Star Wars instruments are already just weird as heck. Apparently they've only given me 3 flappies, so he's only gonna have 1 flappy, because that's what the government-issued GW box has supplied me with. Kind of want to be a dork and just put it, like, in the center. But I guess, even though he has 2 little indentations, I only have 1 flappy, so, you know, that's what you get. That's what you get. Greedo is a Rhodian, thank you. Togruta are your fave. What Ahsoka and Shaktai are. I don't think I know who Shaktai is yet, sorry. I may not have met this person, or if I did, I don't remember who they are. Maybe we'll get there. I'm only on season 4 of the Clone Wars. I don't know what the bot messages are. They always appear. Frankly, I don't know what to do about them, so we'll just tolerate them. You love the gonk gonk sound effect too? That's fair. That's fair, Josh. Being a human. I never choose to be a human. You know why? I'm already a human. That I already get to be that every day of my life. So anytime I'm in, like, a RPG scenario, I choose the non-human option. If you hear all that interference, it's because Hector has climbed onto the back of my chair and is having a little bit of a Lion King moment up there on Pride Rock. You gonna stay up there, bud? You gonna come down? Alright, we put together 3 drones. That's pretty good. Took us an hour, but we did it. I got really distracted, to be fair. One of the Jedi Council, okay. You like the Chiss, but don't know if their background has changed since the new lore canon. Also, you like blue. I don't remember what those are, and God, there's a lot of aliens in Star Wars. Oh, there was like a filler episode that I just watched where C-3PO like fucks off to this other planet, and there's just a bunch of little like newt looking things. They're just like little lizard, like really tiny lizards. They're short, and there's like a ancient temple that's leaking like poisonous gas into the air for them, which is not cool. I would be one of those little newts also in an RPG scenario. Those are cool. I have not seen Rebels, so I don't know who Grand Admiral Thrawn? Thrawn. I'm gonna go with Thrawn. Thrawn feels right. I'll Google him though. Let's see. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Oh, he's just like a blue human. Okay. Okay. We can do that. Let me see. I'm gonna Google Shock T as well. Oh, yeah. I remember her. She was in an episode or two. She seemed really cool. Or I guess that's just what older Ahsoka looks like. And Shaktai are the species? I think that's right. I'm saying that right. Maybe. No, that's not Ahsoka but older. That's a different character. I've also seen Ahsoka but older in like a flash forward. Both cool. Facial patterning are how you recognize. I am glad you said Thrawn. Yeah, I'm not gonna try with that one, because, that's, you know, we've been assembling, so it's a bit of a, strain there. What kind of alien is the four-armed guy that has the 1950s diner in the prequels? You want to be that guy? Oh, yeah, you told me again. Togruta is the species. Sorry. Yep, I should have known that. Thrawn's a nasty villain. But that voice! You can't just justify your love of a character for their voice. That's how the villains get you. They got the voices. My friend Adam's the same way. He's like, oh, well, this villain is justified because they have a great voice. Well, not justified, but, you know, their favorite character because their voice is really cool. And I'm like, listen, no, that's not, they're still bad. You can't, no. Alright. We could put together some of the Tau. Like, right? We could do, like, the legs to torsos. We could do something. Like, we don't know what guns we're gonna stick on them yet. But surely we can put leg to no? No, it's different if they have different weapons. It looks like, fuck. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I thought these wouldn't be complicated. I thought, oh, I just bought some simple little babies to put together. They're just gonna go together and it'll be nice. But I guess I have to, like, actually decide what I'm gonna do. I hate these with the little shields and stuff. I think all mine are gonna have helmets. Not because I don't want to paint Tau faces, but, I don't know that I want to paint Tau faces. And I want to try some of the helmet patterns like the drones have in Star Wars, maybe? I think they look cool. I'm really digging these, like, ion rifles and rail rifles, but I don't know which to choose between the two of them. Which is better. So, a bit of a loss there. You can absolutely justify your love of Thrawn from his voice. So far, you have built 0 Pathfinders and 0 drones. So, I'm up in the score. Look at that. Winning the assembly. Excellent. I did ask my friend which build he would go with. And hopefully I'll hear back sometime soon. Other Star Wars things that I can say. I'm glad that we can talk about Star Wars. I'm glad this is a safe space for that. You don't understand how I can build or paint anything while chatting? I mean, my job literally is to talk to people on the phone all day, and I would never paint minis at my job, but let's just say I'm confident I have the dexterity that I could have painted minis at my job. You get to the point where it's autopilot. I really like how the rail rifles look, frankly, and I think I might just go with that, because at the end of the day, let's be real, guys, I'm a painter, not a fighter. I'm here to paint the minis, not so much, fuck, these are, I don't even understand what part this is asking me to assemble. Okay. Because those are pulse carbines, which I'm not doing. But why does it only say 3 of them? Like, why is this times 3? Are you telling me that, like, only 3 of them have ion rifles? I don't know. Or only 3 of them have rail rifles? We could just build the 3 with rail rifles, couldn't we? That would work. Maybe. We'll try and build one singular Tau. One Tau with a rail rifle. We're gonna build one Tau. One singular Tau with a rail rifle. And we're gonna choose pants number 6. Because that feels like a strong choice. And a good, like, I like this pose. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna be scared the entire time. And you guys are just gonna have to support me through it. Because I'm not gluing these guys to their bases. Another dumb purchase, not a dumb purchase, a cool purchase that I'm excited to make is Kraz, who sometimes shows up in the chat and is on our Discord, is a very talented 3D printer. I found some terrain that I wanted printed. And Kraz is also, little known fact, a wizard, and says that she can make bases that will match the terrain that I want with whatever. So if I have just terrain and bases that are the same, like I'm gonna do their basing like it's the terrain. You know what I'm saying? Hi Mytho Paints, welcome. Yeah, ooh, Discord. I think I posted a link for it before. Or I said I was going to post a link for it before, and then I may have gotten distracted by Star Wars stuff. Let me get that link, post that link. I got the link. You should join us on Discord. We're always talking about stuff and things. I have an entire channel that's just devoted to me cataloging dumb names for Star Wars characters. Kit Fisto's on there. See if your favorite is also there. Did I draw my avatar? Yes, I did. That is original art by me, Mytho Paints. That is a character, that I've been drawing for a little while. Their name is Starboy, and they are a little alien. I drew them in art school, when I felt really out of place. And basically, their whole story is that they are, they're a little alien who, like, came to Earth and doesn't understand how anything works. So they're constantly, like, making mistakes. Like, they think that they can plant, jelly beans in the ground, and that, like, a jelly bean tree will grow. Just cute, stupid, dumb stuff like that. Yeah. That's kind of the whole thing with them. But I always have really liked that drawing, so I just kept it. Okay, I cut out these legs, and it's not showing me the option for a rail rifle with these feet, which doesn't bode well for the choice that I just made, because I believe this gun is an ion rifle. And none of the poses with rail rifles are also using these feet. Oh, shit. But I really like this pose, and I want to make it work. So, we might gonna have to. And I don't know that that's gonna work out. But, we could just try and see what happens. This isn't gonna work, is it? I don't think we can just try and hope for the best. Maybe we can, though. If we do torso 5 with 40, 39, we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try building this one with those legs. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm very not confident. Oh shit, okay, sorry. Of course, I absolutely never build or paint any minis at work. Yes, that is correct. For legal purposes, that is the case. 3 bodies are identical. I only get 3 of the ion rifles or rail rifles for the squad. Okay. And yes, Kraz is definitely a wizard. That is an absolute fact. It's their OC, do not steal. Jelly bean trees aren't real. You can use any of the torsos with any of the leg and gun sets. The Pathfinders are from an older... So they're like the original, the boys kit for the orcs. The old boys kit where everything just works with everything. That's really nice. I guess I could just cut these out and have a pile of, like, legs and torsos and bodies and shit like that. But we're gonna go one at a time. And we're gonna pretend like I figured this... No, we're not gonna pretend like I figured this out on my own. Getting help from your friends is a valid way of learning. Like the old orc boys. Excellent. Okay, sorry, but circling back, since everybody in this chat seems to know 3,000 more things about Star Wars than I do, so the Chancellor in the Jedi Council, he has his little blue friend that's standing beside him all the time. He's, like, really cool. He kind of looks like the same species as Ahsoka, but I'm guessing not the same because his, like, appendages aren't stripy and they end in spiky horns. Please tell me, like, what he is or who he is, because I think he's just the coolest design, and I would like to know more. I really, really would. Yeah. It's just, you know, if you've got that knowledge, like, share it. Now is the fucking time. Because I don't know nearly enough about Star Wars. And already I know too much. They're not friends? Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, good that they're not friends. Because it would be bad if they were friends. I watched the Clone Wars for, like, I don't know, a season and a half before I ever heard someone say that his name was Palpatine. And since I don't remember the films very well because I'm a big old tum-tum, I was like, wait, Palpatine's a bad guy. Why is he on the council? Because, again, I haven't seen these films in years. And so I was like, what is he doing there? And I messaged my friend, and I'm just like, what is Palpatine doing? Oh, actually, I just messaged the Discord, I think, that I want, some Discord, and my friend's like, yeah, also Darth Vader is Luke's father, like, duh, and I'm like, oh, okay, there's a lot I don't remember, but Palpatine's a bad guy. I know that. Mas Ameda. He's a chagrin? His species name is Chagrin? That's a bit heavy-handed. Okay, fair enough. Palpatine's first name is Sheev. I didn't need to know that, but Sheev Palpatine is about to go on my dumb Star Wars name list. That's gonna happen tonight. I didn't know that Palpatine had a first name. I mean, it makes sense that he does. Anyone have any suggestions for clone trooper accent colors? Yes, absolutely. I think that like, orangey yellow color that some of them have is very striking. Yellow is one of my favorite colors, so I quite like it. The classic blue also looks good, though. Like what Commander or Captain Rex has going on, he's good. So I like the Captain Rex blue. I like the Commander Cody orangey yellow. And then they did have like, I don't remember exactly who or where, but they were on a planet and there was a captain who had like his squad was like a reddish brown color and they had almost kind of like crab like markings on their helmet. He was very cool too. Not the wrong reaction, Josh. Not the wrong reaction to have. Frankly, I don't know why that's such a focus in so many things. Also, the Clone Wars, ugh, God. If I have to suffer through Anakin and Padme being like, ugh, we're in love, but we can't because Jedi and non-Jedi and no, it's, oh, God, just shut up. I can't stomach it. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, but I need to remember to look up the Chagrin, aliens later because Mass what's his name? Mass Ameda seems really cool. Just design wise. I like him. I mean, Josh's wife isn't wrong. You're using oil paints on them. Oh, very cool. Very cool. We're gonna do a towel. We're gonna assemble a towel, and then I'm gonna probably watch another 2 or 3 episodes of the fucking Clone Wars before bed. I don't know. I feel like Anakin might really love things. This is, I guess. I mean, again, you have to work with my limited perspective here. Does he really love Padme? I don't know. I don't know, because if the thing I remember clearest is the Clone Wars, I don't know that, my knowledge of Star Wars is going to be very helpful. He definitely has an affection for his Padawan, and no desire to possess Ahsoka in any way. Like, I think he wishes that he could just keep her from danger and protect her, which is sweet in its way, but ultimately is gonna not be good. Because, like, Jedi are supposed to not have attachments and crap like that, and I think that's gonna help lead to his downfall a little bit, because we all know that it's a fall. I don't know if from grace I don't know if he ever achieves grace, but I think it's unfair to say that he never loved anything. I definitely think that he loved his mom, and that was, like, hard and stuff like that. He loves his droids a fair bit. Like, he's very affectionate to R2. And that's, I mean, he's not really getting much, you know. He just, I don't think he ever learned how to deal with his emotions in a healthy way. And the Jedi certainly were not looking to teach that. They were just like, free yourself from needless emotions. Maybe, like, teach the boy how to process the emotions that he has. Have we considered that? Have we thought about that maybe a little bit? Like, you know, I don't know about you, Jedi Masters, but pretty sure that there's some unresolved trauma that maybe we want to deal with before we're just like, you know what would be really cool if you just abandoned all of your emotion forever. Is that how Jedi work? I don't know. There's a lot. If I'm interested, lighter colors are much easier to paint using them. Yeah, I'd really love to try out oil paints at some point in time. I'm not sure when in my hobby journey I'm gonna give oil paints a go. I hate this though. I hate these two-handed models. I can never get them to go together right, no matter what I do. And I forgot to glue that part to that part, so I need to do that. Boop. Two-handed models, like when both hands are holding the gun, bane of my existence. Horrible at assembling them. But we're going to try today. We're going to try. We're going to succeed. Oh yeah, Anakin's a terrible boyfriend. And he gets jealous like every third episode that Padme ever talks to another guy, so I'm like, that's not cool. And I mean, the series goes pretty far to justify it, because most of the guys Padme talked to, like, try to kill her or betray her, so I'm like, what are we setting up here? But it's fine, whatever. I don't have the energy to be mad about it. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's a show for kids about Star Wars. That's actually not a fair excuse. I would never let myself get away with giving that excuse if I were criticizing a show. It's lazy, actually. Frankly, it's lazy that they go so far to justify it. But for a show with a myriad of other problems, that's just... Oh, fuck. Sorry. I glued this arm to myself. Excellent. Yep. See? We're gonna attempt to get that to sit flush where it's supposed to, and we're likely going to fail. That's, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. If they had a backpack or something, you'd hardly notice that. We might be able to live with that. I wish we could kind of push the shoulder. Oh, shit. Okay. What you doing, Fives? What you doing? Fuck. I hate these. I hate... I could not be a Jedi Master. There's too much stuff in this world that I will say that I hate. Including this Okay. We're fine. I'm sorry, this is all off camera, because I just am struggling with this. And super glue all over my hands. But that's fine. That's going to be small enough that I'm not going to notice. Alright, while that's drying, when Anakin talks about Padme the same way he talks about R2 as an object. Just red flag, yeah. There are good takeaways. Very troubled with all red flags, but... Yeah, Jedi themselves are very full of conflicting ideologies, absolutely. Yes, I am using super glue on GW plastic, but my hobby shop has been out of plastic glue for like a month. What am I supposed to do, Josh? Not assemble models? They're not... I've waited for them to put together themselves. I should get some Tamiya super thin plastic cement, but my local game store doesn't sell it. So I haven't bought any. And look, we put him together. He's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't judge me. Don't come onto my stream and judge me for using the materials that I have on hand. We were all young once. Thank you. Alright, which arbitrary towel head are we gonna use for this one? I like that this one's tilted slightly to the side and is crooked, despite being literally the same as all of its brothers. So I guess it doesn't matter which one we pick. So I'm gonna pick you. Pikachu, I choose you! I should broadcast that I'm using super glue until your friends send you 50 bottles of plastic glue. Did this happen? Hi internet, I am using super glue. Please send me 50 bottles of plastic glue. That would be great. Has it been shipping? Oh, okay, yeah, so... if it hasn't been shipping, then it's very difficult to get here, and I haven't seen it in my local shop, so... There's not much I can do in terms of getting it, like, you know? Kinda gotta go with, what's available. I think we're gonna make him be turning his head in the same way that his gun is facing. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Your neck is tilted. Sir? Sir. Sir. Please look that way. And do not stick to my... Nope, sir. Hello? Please, yep. My cats think I'm talking to them because I will often call them sir as well. That looks good. Like, that's a pose, right? That's a guy. That's a little Tau guy. So that's our little guy. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Can I just tweak this a little bit? Set you down deeper in there? Yeah. 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 You ordered a case of glue and it hasn't arrived? Damn. Sir, this is an Applebee's. Yes, this is my Star Wars OC Applebee. That is his... Oh. Yeah. We acquired one guy and some drones. And my fingers are very full of super glue right now. Like, they are significantly crusty. Which is not fun. So I don't know. Maybe I should, before I forget which gun type I decided to go with, I should put together the other guys with rail rifles. So, you know, I have that done. But, we'll see. You know, I'm willing to go until 9:30, and it's 9:08 right now. Can't Canadians just use maple syrup as place? Oh, I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not Canadian. I'll let one of the Canadians decide whether they think that's funny or whether they're going to destroy you for it. And either way, they're justified. Okay, right, so we're just gonna pick a torso and some legs. I'm not even gonna look. I'm gonna feel out which legs I'm picking. This one. Excellent. Okay. I mean, I have to look to cut it, but I just went with whatever one my finger had landed on. These legs. A torso that is indistinct. You know, in a way, am I not a clone factory right now? I don't know what Tau actually are, but I know that every single one of these little torsos is the same. I like their little pants, so that's fun. Lobster, do not hop up. Oh, god damn it. I dropped the torso on the ground. Hang on. And this light is dying, which is fun. You'd think that it wouldn't. This is, solar powered. Doo doo doo. And I definitely have charged it before. Oh yeah, that's not gonna help find crap. There it is. Found the torso. This light is dead, so I'm not... It was a fun effort, but in the end, ultimately failed us, so... One guy and some drones. The Empire's new hit sitcom. Yeah, coming soon to CBS All Access and other streaming services. I don't have CBS All Access, so I will not be watching One Guy and Some Drones. I do want them to make, even if it's just as like a joke, I want them to make a show about the repair lady. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. From, is it Pelly, I think it is? From Mando. And the Jawa she supposedly dated. I would watch that. Alright, I found the torso. What happened to the legs? I lost the legs. I'm gonna put this transfer sheet away so I don't lose that. We have our guy. We have our super glue. We have our torso. I cut out those legs. I don't know where they went. Did they also fall on the ground? I'm gonna shake out the blanket that I'm using and see if the legs are there. I don't see any legs there. I'm not blind, right? Those legs, they're gone. That's not great. Oh, they also fell on the floor. I found them. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. I'm so good at this job. She's such a monster fucker. Very furry. Yeah, right? Like, I guess. I mean, cool. Jawas. Who knew, right? Okay, we need part number 37 and attach it to part 43. We're building this one. Because we built this one down here. So we gotta build this one. And then we'll build 6A. I know, baby. It's not the most fun thing in the world for you when I build minis. This is Lobster. Lobster is over here. Say hi to the world, buddy. It's your gotcha day. It's your gotcha day. It's your adopt-anniversary. Yeah. Hopefully the people can see you, because I can't tell if you're on camera right now or not. But that's my baby. He's a good boy. You're a good boy. Okay. What parts are we cutting out? 37 and 43. It's 35. That's 37. I think that's 37 anyway. It would make sense if it was. Aw, Samuel looked at Lobster? They're friends now. They're friends. That's beautiful. I'm so happy. Are we gonna need... Yep, we're also gonna need part 38. So, conveniently located. Right there. Thank you, GW. That was an intelligent bit of sprue design. The part 37 attaches to the part 43. The part 6A attaches to your fingers. Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, and we need part 43 as well, which is the tiny little square that for some reason they couldn't print on the goddamn gun. They want to make that a separate piece so that I then have to track it down, cut it out, and stick it to my gun. Not happy, Bob. Not happy. But it's fine. You know what? This is fine. We're talking about Star Wars sometimes. I like that. It's fun to talk about Star Wars. Like, I have a day job where I have to be on the phone helping people with stuff. And the whole time, I'm going to be sitting there just thinking about Star Wars. And no one on the phone is going to ask me any Star Wars related question. And I feel like that's a shame. Because in these couple of moments, in these next few weeks, I will know more about Star Wars than I have ever known in my life. And I will not get to put that information to any use whatsoever in a professional setting. And that's a crime, frankly. Someone should be asking me about these things. Someone should be like, what species is Jar Jar Binks? And when I say he's a Gungan, they should be like, excellent. Here's a coupon for a free bag of Doritos. And then I can, you know, it's just like, yeah. Like, I couldn't do Star Wars trivia, obviously. There's a lot I don't know. But, like, you know, I'd like a little reward, a little treat. I bought myself Tao. Maybe that's my treat. Oh, okay. So is it like flipped around like that? That looks right. Oh, are you helping? Are you helping? Are you helping with assembly? He's not helping. Both he and Hector will eat my models if left unattended. Doop, 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 doop. I think that's how it's supposed to go. That doesn't look like how you're supposed to hold a gun. And frankly, I don't love this pose. But it's fine, and we're gonna roll with it. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm thinking about, like, for how I'm gonna paint these guys, trying to do some stuff with the airbrush, maybe, and finally learning how to airbrush effectively. But I'm also terrified of that. I shouldn't be terrified of tools that I have, you know, like I should just learn how to use them and then be good with it. But I'd love to do like some really clean patterns on these guys. Like not orcish, but just like, you know, sprayed through like a template so that they look clean and nice. Because I think that would be cool. Maybe some hexagons or something. I've seen a couple like stencil thingies, stencil things for miniatures, and I'm kind of curious to try them out, see if I like them. I don't know if this is the right project for that, but I can't think of a better one. I've gotten a cat hair stuck in the super glue. The hazards of working in my work environment. And then we're gonna get this guy ahead. All of them are gonna have helmets. I'm really into clones right now, so that's why. Nothing deeper than that. Also, a lot of the Tau have screamy, angry faces, and I don't want to paint tiny, screamy, angry faces, I don't think. Not today, anyway. I've dropped nearly every piece of this guy on the floor. How do I want the head to sit? Do I want him to be looking down at his gun, maybe? Like he's inspecting it? Oh, thank you, Hector, for dropping in from the skies. I'm losing most of the dexterity in my fingers simply because of the amount of superglue that is caked on them. Which, does not feel great. Like, I can't manipulate this head the way I want because my fingers are very crusty. But I think I want him to be, like, maybe looking down a bit, like he's checking his gun. Because he's not in a shooty pose, so we won't make him in a shooty pose. We'll try our best to manipulate the head and get minimal super glue on our fingers. Blueberry Angie, you said. I don't know why you said that. Who's the blueberry? Oh, right, blue, because tower blue. Yep, I got you. Figured it out. Put 2 and 2 together in the end. I'm not dumb. That kind of works. Maybe I can shift it slightly. Does that look crooked or does that look intentional is the thing. I'm gonna say it looks intentional. I'm the captain of this ship and what I say goes. Okay, we've only got one more guy to do, and if we finish in the next 10 minutes, then I have enough time to watch like 3 episodes of the Clone Wars before bed. So that's our goal now. This is what my life has become. I'm really hoping they circle back to that guy. I know his name is spelled Savage Oppress, which I have my issues with as well. That's a terrible name. That's like top tier bad Star Wars name. But they pronounce it Savage as though that makes it better. Like, no, sir. How are we getting both Darth Maul and Savage Oppress from the same, like, no. That's not fair. We could have done better, frankly. And I'll complain, apparently, about Star Wars names till the end of time. But there's no consistency. There's none. Well, maybe there is, and I'm just not aware of it. But you have, like, 3... For humanoids, I'm assuming that Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn are both humans. they seem human, as does Anakin and Luke and Leia and Padme, I guess. They're all probably human. I never thought to question this before, I just assumed. But you know what assuming makes. Anyway, like, how come, I guess maybe they're from different planets, because that would explain how you get, like, the Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, I love when the names are, like, 3 syllables put together like that. Like, you know, a lot of Korean names are that way, and I just think it sounds interesting. I like it. But, you know, you get that, and then you also get Anakin Skywalker, which does not follow that pattern at all. And maybe that's because he's from Tatooine, maybe? Hector, is Tatooine Anakin's homeworld? Baby, is it? You're staring at me. You have the knowledge and you won't share it. I was trying to get him to beep an answer for you, but he is staying silent on the matter. I'm going to say yes, that it's Tatooine. And if I'm wrong, that is also okay. It just, you know, the naming conventions aren't very consistent. And I don't know if there's a reason for that or not, but it does bother me. It does sort of nag at me that it might be a very simple explanation that I've decided not to research by just not looking it up. You know. But I feel like I should know. I feel like I'm supposed to know. Or supposed to comprehend. And maybe I'm not. Maybe it's just, you know, it's whatever. But it's just yet another one of those things that I think about while spending God knows how many hours watching the Clone Wars when I could be sleeping or learning how to do code so I can get a better job or anything like that. Bettering myself, I suppose. I still haven't done the dishes yet. I should have done the dishes before assembling Tao. You know what? Maybe that's a tomorrow project, is doing the dishes. We'll see. We'll see. I'm a very responsible adult who takes care of myself and the house that I live in. Oh, man. I don't know what it is about assembly that just brings out the fact that I have no filter for anything that I say, but, unpopular opinion, George Lucas didn't put much thought into his naming conventions. Solid possibility. Absolutely solid possibility. But I don't want to assume that that's, like, the reason, Josh, because a lot of the time I assume something works some way in Star Wars, and I find out that it doesn't. For the longest time, despite them being called clones, right, when I watched those movies as a kid or whatever, I just thought they were robots. Like, yeah, they're in little robot suits, so they're probably robots. They're not. They're not robots at all. So, yeah. That's, his home planet is called Stew John. Okay. That hit me. That's not great. That's not a good name. Why are they putting John in the stew? What did he ever do to them? You know what? Maybe I'll find out. He literally made it up on the fly while talking to Jon Stewart. Well, there you go. That explains some things, doesn't it? I'm not even gonna look up whether that fact that you told me is true or not. I would like to believe that you're telling me the truth, because frankly, that's hilarious. Especially because aren't they, like, they're making that Obi-Wan Kenobi series. So, maybe we'll see what takes place on Stew John. Oh, Lord. Some of the villains in Clone Wars, though, like, damn. Cad Bane really do just be murdering people for almost no reason. Like, I get that he's a bounty hunter and he's there for profit, but he was like ready to just murder a ton of baby force sensitive little guys. There was a baby Greedo, he was just like, yeah, throw him in the lava, it's fine. And I'm like, oh, okay, bye, Cad Bane. Maybe don't child murder? I guess that's the wrong angle to come in for Star Wars, though, with the maybe don't child murder. Feel like that's you know, little too late for that. I don't exactly remember what happens with the Jedi children, but I don't think that it ends well for them. I know that there's a lot of jokes about it, and I should know and should remember. But again, it's been years since I've seen these films, and I do not. Need to find some other Star Wars folks to maybe play one of the... Oh, I really like that kind of looking up pose that just happened to land in. Okay, little guy, you wanna be looking up at the stars when you should be firing your gun? That's fine. You're a little dreamer. You're a little daydreamer. You don't want to be in the war. You don't want to be fighting those space marines. You got plans. Yeah. What a cute little guy. Just gonna poke your head into the socket a little bit more. But you be a little guy. You dream about other stuff. Going back to your family. Having some decent food. I know that there's like some sort of weird Tau caste system. I have no idea if that's going to be true of my Tau or not. We're still developing the lore here. But this little guy, he's a dreamer. He's got aspirations. He's got hopes. He knows, he can tell you about the planets and the constellations. He's got ideas. Yeah. He's got a neck that won't fit in the socket the way that I want it to. Yeah, that'll work. I don't like that there's a gap with the neck there, though. I'm trying to fix that and still give you that pose, buddy. Yeah. I try and do it with my fingers, but they're so fucked with super glue right now. That's good. That's got it, I think. I might need to put some little green stuff in there later, but I really like that. That's got some personality to it, I think. Yeah. We made it. It's 9:30 exactly, so we did it. We got it on time. We assembled 3 drones and 3 guys. So one drone per guy. We talked a lot about Star Wars. But speaking of Star Wars, again, I haven't shut up about it. Jesus Christ. I am now going to end this stream. It's been a nice, good little stream. And I'm going to go watch more Clone Wars. Maybe I'll assemble the rest of the Tau soon. And I'll see you in the next one. If you didn't join us on Discord before, feel free to. We'd love to have you there, and the madness continues almost always. So, yeah, catch you in the next one. Thanks for being here.